Hey, why are you dancing?
We're gonna make it,
Hey guys, we wanted to make a video to update you on some really exciting news in our family. If you couldn't tell from Kingston screaming on our dancing video, we're getting a baby. So we're so excited. Last week we were matched with a birth mom and we are expecting to add a baby to our family come December. So just 2 months away. It's been a really crazy journey these last 7 weeks since I last wrote on the blog. You're probably wondering how the heck we got here in just 7 weeks of silence on the blog, going from nothing to a baby on the way. So if you're interested in reading about those 7 weeks and all that God has been doing, He's been doing some really amazing things in our world lately and just unfolding this entire journey for us and really just showing up in some really big ways. And so I wrote about all of that on the blog. And I hope you go and read it, and I hope it encourages you because it's been such an amazing example of God's faithfulness to us in the last 7 weeks. So please go check it out and be encouraged. And so yeah, after we found out, we've just been super busy trying to get everything in order. We've got a lot to do, a lot to get done, a lot to figure out in the next 2 months. So we've been making lists and starting to make plans and brainstorming ideas and all of this kinds of stuff, and it's just a lot. So we've been working through all of those details and just trying to make some progress on figuring out what our lives are going to look like come December.
Yeah, so lots of details to figure out, as you can imagine. But I mean, it's a cool journey. But one big detail that we've already talked about is just funding the adoption. Adoptions can be pretty expensive, and so when we were kind of early in the process and looking at our finances and what we were able to save, we quickly concluded we needed to raise about $25,000, come up with that kind of outside of what we were going to be able to just save based on our income. So we launched a fundraising campaign a couple months ago to raise $25,000. And since we started that, we've raised just under $5,000, which has been a huge blessing to us, has blown us away. So thank you if you've been a part of that. We appreciate it. You have no idea. Every donation means so much to us. And the anonymous donations, it's just like it kills us to not know who you are because we want to thank you. So thank you. And then we were able to save another, working some freelance work and saving another around $4,000, which has been great. So that leaves us with $16,000 we need to raise between now and December, which is like 60 days, and that's a big number. So, and we don't know where it's going to come from. It's not within our reach, so we're asking for help. We're trusting God, and we're saying, family, friends, we need help. So if you can help us out. And so we're going to continue to raise funds, but we're going to try to make it fun and enjoyable and do something special with it. So we came up with an idea. We've got a good friend, Rachel Meadows, who has a great calligraphy business called Honey Calligraphy.
Check it out.
Yep, she does great work. So she offered to do an exclusive custom print for us of some text that's meaningful to us in this process and in our lives. And we're going to use that in a couple of different ways. But one thing we're going to do is we're going to print it on a nice, high-quality wooden puzzle. And this is going to be a piece of art that we're going to hang in our baby's room and is going to be a permanent fixture in our home. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell the puzzle pieces. It's a 750-piece puzzle. And so if we sell each piece for $25, that gets us to $16,000. So we need to sell 750 $25 puzzle pieces in the next 2 months. And what's going to happen is if you buy a piece, we're going to write your name on the back of that piece. And then we're going to frame this in a 2-sided frame so we can flip the puzzle over and we can tell the story of the adoption and the people who joined us on this journey and our supportive friends and family who love us and love this baby and the way that God provided the means to make this happen. And so we're really excited about that. We think it's going to be really cool. So how's this going to work? Well, you're going to donate through our Adopt Together page, and then I'll provide a link to basically enter your donation amount in a form and what you want written on the puzzle piece, so your name or whatever. And that'll be linked on the blog. If you go to thefisherfamily.org/puzzle, we'll explain it there. Yeah, and so that's how we're gonna do it. I don't know if we directly know 750 people, so you might need to buy a couple puzzle pieces if you can. Buy 10, and then you can put your whole family's names on there, and you can do in memory of someone you want to honor. You put your pets on there. We'll just write your name really big if you want to buy a bunch of puzzle pieces. But yeah, it's kind of hard to ask for help, but we need it here. So please, if you can, join us and buy a piece and get your name on that puzzle to be in our home. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for being on this journey with us thus far. Thank you for reading all of our blog posts. Thank you for your encouragement and your prayers and all of your support. It's meant everything to us as we walk this journey. We're just so honored to be on the journey. We're honored to share it with all of you. And we can't wait to meet this baby. And we can't wait to introduce this baby to all of you and update you guys as we go along the rest of these next couple months. So thanks again for being there for us. And we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
I can't see. Guys, please, I can't do that one.
Can you do some?
That's not a good one. That's way more.
That's not a good one.
You show us one.
What about the robot?
No, that's not good. But
You don't like the robot?
I like it.
What about this one, the sprinkler?
You show us
How
what to do.
weird I
You
feel.
show us the most. What should we do?
Ow! Ow!